Deputy Laura, I still have the song, the theme song of Gilligan's Island in my head. I can't let it go. I don't know why. What do they call those, earworms or something? All right. Yeah. All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, please stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Thomas Wagner, Constance Sinwell, custody. Vicente Bravo, thank you. Rogelio Ibarra the fourth. Antonio Freeman, Matas Jr. Oh, Anthony, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Jonathan Pomeratz, Christopher Michael Sanchez, custody. Fabian Singh. Roland De La Garza. Is he in jail or on bond?
He's on custody, Judge.
Thank you. Isaac Cubios, custody. Aristide Brown III. Aristide Brown III. Jesus Arismendez, custody. Christopher Sanchez, custody. Kevin Arthur Williams. Kevin Arthur Williams. Matthew Jose Luna. Jose Calderon. Ruben Canciano, custody. Aaron Charles Cunningham. Aaron Charles Cunningham. Tori House. Here. Bryant Evans. Bryant Eric Evans. Monet Contreras. Monet Shade, is that Shade or Shade? Monet Contreras. Gabriel Javier Hernandez. Scott Eugene Hamblin. It's gonna be one of those days today. David Tafola, custody. Ryan Johnston, custody. Henry Renee Salazar. Henry Renee Salazar. Eric A. Talamentes. Jorge Zamora Quezada. Oh, federal custody. Malachi Balcom, custody. Caleb Crom. Thank you. Monroe Hurd, custody. Shepard Eric Avila Jepson.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Jessica Alcazar, Christopher King, Christopher King, custody. Michael Joseph Mora. Thank you. Alonzo Taylor, custody. All right, anyone who came in later, your name was not called. All right, we'll start on the left side. In the back, please stand. No. We're on this side and then I'll move over there.
Kevin Williams.
Do you have an attorney?
Okay.
Do you have a cause number?
It's on page 5, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Second row, sir. Have a seat on the second row.
All right, and yes, sir. Samuel Lamone. Do you have an attorney? Do you have a cause number or SID number? All right, thank you. Over here. I'm sorry? Adeline Steely. Do you have a attorney?
Yes,
Do you know your case number or cause number? All right. Both of you will be called up so we can check to see, make sure you're in the correct court. Is there anyone else? Yes.
Matthew Luna.
Matthew Luna.
Second row,
All
sir.
right, thank you.
Second row.
All right, everyone. Here are the rules of the court. You're not ready to approach the court unless you've conferred with the state and conferred with your client. Once you've conferred with the state and conferred with your client, just let the clerk know. The clerk will let me know what file needs to be pulled because we're sort of going paperless. So some of you may have files with the court. Some of you may just have a paperless file. When you approach the clerk, please let them know, is it a plea? Is it for a reset? Whatever it's for, let them know because then they'll know what I need to know. If you have a client who's in custody, request that client from the deputy. Once you've requested that client from the deputy, please do not approach the clerk saying that you're ready until your client is in the box because otherwise I'll call you and we won't be prepared to go. If your client wishes to speak to the court in a language other than English, whether you speak the language or not, please let the coordinator or clerk know because we'll need to call an interpreter. All right, everyone, please confer. Yes.
Is in trial in the 399. He can participate in the jury at 9 o'clock.
What page is that on?
But he has several.
H2?
H2 and I think and. It was one of these. Yes. and Michael Mora on page 11.
Do you know what he's trying?
I don't know, I can ask the coordinator.
Yes, so I can estimate how long he will be.
Already would save a lot of money on that.
So give me just a few minutes. Mr. Limon? Limon?
Rick,
Yes.
can I see you for a moment? It's concerning page 2 on Pomerantz.
Jail card?
Yes, sure.
On that case, can you check to see if there's any CPS records or any type of outstanding discovery? His attorney is going to be in jury trial in another court.
Okay, all that's been received and disclosed to him.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. So I guess we're just gonna reset the case.
Yes, but I see it's set for a plea deadline date, so I'm going to see what date Norma's going to give me.
Okay.
Hey.
Are you on quick round version?
Yeah.
Just make sure that. Issue. And then. It's been put up.
You're confusing me with state powers.
He's actually not here. He's in federal custody right now. It's with Brent. Oh, sure.
Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
recall Pomerantz on page 2 for 129. Yes.
I don't know that it's, but I know he's not physically here. It's, I think it's Jorge Zamora Casada, or maybe Casada Zamora. I may have the order mixed up.
Okay, let me see what page he's on.
And I'm not even sure if he necessarily is, since he's not physically here.
Oh, he's on the
Oh, he
docket.
is, okay. He is currently in federal custody in Beaumont.
Right. Do you have any updates on any trial dates they have there or what's going on?
I do, and he's already been convicted of the federal case, so he has our case pending here in Bear County.
All right, so does he have a sentencing or has he already been sentenced in federal court or no?
He has, yes, he has been sentenced, he is serving a sentence.
All right, do you know how much time he was sentenced to?
I don't. I believe it was 6 or 7 years, but that's, I could be way off on that.
And well, Raymond Martinez should be here just to make sure that you all have discovery. Where are we on that?
Well, we have the discovery on it. What Ray filed a motion to try to have him extradited. Of course, that's something I do. So I worked with the sheriff's office to try to get him extradited. They said that they need a date at least 30 days out to where they can do it. So that's what I wanted to see if I could get from the court. I did talk to Ray about it to where we could get a day at, I don't know, 35, whatever, whatever the court wants to do. So we can let them know, hey, we need him here on this date. So they'll actually bring him.
Ms. Ferguson,
Back. All the way on the other side.
on Zamara, that is on page 8. Can you give me a 45-day reset? Yes.
And then hopefully the feds will do it. I know in my experience, sometimes they will, sometimes they won't, but
Yeah.
at least this is what I've been told that I need to do. So,
Okay.
all right, I appreciate it, Judge.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll be, March the 9th.
Time? Okay, I'll put it down. I'll text her. I might be in trial at 399 in a few minutes. So I'll text him and let him know, but he may come in. So, all right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You said March 9th, correct?
Yes, yes, stop this.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Kitty Sky will.
He's good.
He has this, he has to take this, he is. 2025. CR 01.
Yeah.
042.
Is that on top of it?
Norma, I filed one today, but I didn't see the name. It might be that one, Norma. I filed it this morning. I just don't know if that's the one that I filed.
Is it Kelly Willis?
Yes.
I have it. I'm gonna sign it. Just give me a moment.
And that one is for 1 o'clock. I'll just leave it alone.
All right, Deputy Laura.
I'll see y'all.
You feel leaving it? This later.
Yes, Judge?
On page 2, Pomerantz
Yes.
and
Judge.
De La Garza have been reset for January 29th.
Thank you, Judge.
They put the wrong information.
I have pre-sentencing investigation.
Vashon, on Michael Mora, can you let me know if you have,
It's not even here.
I think we have we're supposed to have a status update.
That's my son up there.
Just whenever you're ready.
Okay, but that case still belongs here
It's part of our, yeah.
because judge has the affidavit.
No, because I'm telling you that one, no, this is HEB.
Oh, that's.
Yes.
Judge, the one that he's talking about the affidavit of sureties on.
Mhm.
He has a pre-sentence investigation set for today, but Judge not. I think he's glad pre-indictment. And so they're holding the hearing at 1:45 today. That's what it says.
Okay.
Even though it's assigned to our court,
Mhm.
it says Judge not.
Okay, so this is what we'll do, counsel. I'm sorry. This is what we'll do
Mark.
on your case. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them to send this to Judge Nahara. And if he's supposed to be in this court, nothing will happen with the bond that you're on, because I already know that I have this. So we're gonna have it sent to Judge Nara. Can you, have that sent to Judge Nara? Or if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. Yes.
145, right? That's what I have.
All right, will do. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too.
And, I'm gonna tell you, all these cases you want for 129, because
Not this one that's with probation, because that's for a status hearing to see if he followed through on everything. So everything else 129, but not that one.
okay.
Yes. Yes. And Norma, can you check on this?
Yeah.
It seems like he may not have a court setting.
Okay.
I know he has a couple of PF cases, so,
I'll
all right, thanks. All right, thank you.
Judge, you think it's gonna ice on Monday
Oh,
with this crazy weather?
I don't know.
They changed it. It's no longer Saturday morning, it's Saturday night. And it, you know, finally, I'm just in my breath. What a choice.
Well, I don't know. What's worse, is when, they should cancel people coming into court, but they wait till the last minute, then other people have trudged to get here on time, and then they're like, it's canceled. I don't know.
Even when I know like it's likely to not cancel, I still like lay in bed, like I'm gonna call the weather line and pray for a miracle. But there's nothing more disappointing than being like, we are open for business.
Well, you know, what I would always do is I stick my big toe from underneath the covers. And then I put it back in. I'm like, it's too cold.
Open the front door and you're like.
Oh, see, I don't even get that far. Yeah. And then I will tell you, you know what is the saddest thing? The saddest thing is when you wake up before your alarm is set to go off. And then you said, you know what? I'm just gonna set it, like maybe it's you're supposed to be up in 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm gonna add 15 minutes to that. And I kid you not, 2 minutes later, the alarm is going off. Went by so fast. All right, Rashawn, you ready on more?
Yes, yes.
All right, if y'all will come up.
Morning, Judge Floyd.
Good morning, how's it going, Hunter?
Pleasure to see you, Judge. Thank you for that.
Oh, let me just check, let me do this a bit on, yeah. Do you have a file for, Michael Moore?
Michael Moore, I think. Yeah, maybe not touch it.
Hello. Hi, all right, how's everything doing?
Going great.
I'm so happy for you. Yeah, so, is treatment going well, medications going well?
Yes, I updated it and my next medication I picked up is on the 1st of February. So I just got insurance, so now I'm gonna pay for everything, gonna be paid for. I updated on every single meds, but I need to talk to the doctor because the doctor said that there was some meds that I don't have to be taking no more.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for that to see the doctor on the 26th.
All right, just make sure you follow through on everything. And I always tell people, I'm not a medical doctor. What's that commercial? But I still did stay at what is it, Holiday Inn or somewhere you stayed at? So this is what I always tell people about that. Getting off of medication, make sure you talk to your doctor. Side effects from medication, make sure you talk to your doctor because sometimes, from what I've read, quitting medications cold turkey, it's not good. It does something with your body and with your body chemistry and everything. And it may have an adverse effects on everything. So have you been staying in touch with probation?
Probation, and I just reported one time. I report next month.
So make sure that you keep up with your calendar, stay in touch with probation. I want you to be successful on probation. All right. So if you need something or something's going on, or you just need somebody to talk to, you can pick up the phone and call your probation officer.
Judge, Mr. Moore did appear for his mental health evaluation. He was approved for the mental health unit.
Okay.
So I'm sure his probation officer is going to talk to him about that. His last urinalysis was negative. I did show positive accolades in the last reporting chrono for him. So it looks like we're on the right track.
Awesome. I'm glad you're on the right track. So I will tell you, they're saying that they're approving you for the mental health section of probation.
Yes.
That's a good thing because then they'll know what's going on with you and know what other people should be doing. And it'll help you remain on the right track. All right. So are you employed? What's going on?
Yes, I'm still employed.
Awesome. All right, that is fantastic. Well, I tell you what we're going to do. Everything is going well, but I still want to keep track just a little bit because what you're on probation for, there's major time potentially associated with that, and I don't want to see that happen. So what we're going to do, what do you think? Recalling it in 60 days to see?
Sounds good, Judge.
All right, so we're going to recall you back here in 60 days just to get a status update. And between now and then, again, if there's some issues, key to being successful is communication. Stay in touch with your probation officer. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to see me, okay? All right, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I get a 60-day reset?
Yes, March 20.
Yes.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Moore, I forgot to ask you. They're saying March 23rd. What's your work schedule? Do you need to look at your phone or something to see if you?
No, I mean, I work, I can ask for the day off.
Okay. All right, so we'll bring you back on March 23rd, and that's just to see how everything is going, all right?
Okay.
All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Right, anyone else ready?
Not yet.
Oh, and Aristide Brown is by Zoom. And who is his attorney?
I think it's Joseph.
Okay.
You said you'll be here.
All right, thank you. Aaron Charles Cunningham. Monet Shade Contreras. Gabriel Javier Hernandez. Scott Eugene Hamblin. Henry Renee Salazar. Thank you. All right, Deputy Laura, we're down to, I think, 2 elevators, maybe, that are working. What?
It was a fire.
What?
Not a real one. You know how it goes.
Okay. Because they didn't let us know.
No, because it's on that building.
Well, you know, it always amazes me. I remember one time the alarm goes off. And everybody's like, should we leave? Is this real? And then we leave. And you know what people do? They stand right on the sidewalk next to the building. I'm like, is that the protocol?
You know what, Judge? It's like we try to save people. There's a fire, we need to evacuate. Well, do we have to leave?
Mhm.
Can't save everybody.
You cannot. Well, my mom told me to always listen to you, so I'm gonna allow you to save me.
Mom also said that if you don't listen, she just needs a phone call and she'll fix that quick and fast in a
She
hurry.
will.
I love.
And they said that at the grocery stores, people are rating everything. I'm like, it's one day. Are we stocking up for months?
Yeah. I was at HEB yesterday, just to get like 2 or 3 items, and the lines were long. People were like, remember when COVID hit and everybody was taking, it was the same chaos.
You know what I did? I went there and you know what I bought? Octopus, some shrimp, some what is it called? Crab meat. And so my plans for this winter is I'm making gumbo. So that's what I'll be having.
I'll show you that this weekend.
Yeah, yay. And the only thing I forgot, and I'm gonna have to go back and I forgot my okra. A lot of people don't like okra. I love okra. It's good. You just have to cook it properly. Some people it's like, oh, it's slimy. It's like you're overcooking it. But I love okra by itself. If I'm doing it by itself, I love it with onions and
I think you have
throw
to
some
bring us-
tomatoes and throw some tomatoes in.
Bring some to.
Okay.
Because I've never had it like that. No.
Oh, no, what you do is you, of course, cook the okra, the onion and everything, but put the onion in first, let it saute a little bit, throw the okra in. And then at the last, when it's almost done, throw in your chopped tomatoes. Yummy. That
You
and
said okra,
okra.
but I thought you said okra.
No,
And I was like, oh.
we're not
okra.
cooking okra.
Not today.
Is my Louisiana accent that thick
You're from
today?
Louisiana?
Yes.
I went to school in Alabama.
Oh, get out of town.
Yeah.
Remove her from this courtroom because I'm sure she's an Alabama fan.
We used to be like the best of the best, and then our coach
They retired.
Our coach, Nick Saban,
The god,
betrayed us.
god of, oh,
Okay.
our coach, yeah.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry.
everyone. Where are my Longhorns? This is an Alabama person here. We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to let her lead.
Well, how many championships did we win?
It's just like with A&M. I'm like, we'll invite you to the cookout, but we can't have you just on
I
a regular
mean,
basis.
should have made it better for him. People don't leave if you don't.
No.
No,
It
but
was a
yeah,
bet-
I've been to Baton Rouge.
You know what? It was a betrayal.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? For a few national championships, I'm. Did you go to LSU? I'm
But no,
sorry.
it was a betrayal
Nice to meet
because he
you.
left. Yeah. Because this is what I recall.
My son will run.
He left LSU to go coach in the pros, which I knew was not going to work.
Because it's about building men.
And because coaching children is different than coaching athletes who at that time make more money than you. They're not going to put up with a bunch of nonsense. And then he said, well, don't worry, I'll never coach any rivals of LSU.
I mean.
And then where does he go? But where does he go? No, he said he
I mean,
wouldn't
if
do
we're
it.
always like, if you're not competing with us, are you a rival?
No. Oh,
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
No, I do not know what
It's
you're
like-
saying.
Kansas,
Mhm.
it's like Kansas,
Mhm.
like,
See, her coming up in here talking all this trash. Okay.
I mean, look, go look at the national championships of the like, New Indiana had a football team.
I will tell you, our football team is great, but the coaching is not what
Honeycomb or
it should be.
whatever.
The coaching is not what it should be, because if you ever look at drafts, LSU players always go high in the drafts, but it doesn't translate in college. And that's a problem I feel with coaching, because with the defense, the whole thing is you got to play your position.
Water.
I have.
They don't care.
They don't care. And I've even had people sign off on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked Ed,
Yeah.
the voice.
It's the.
No,
I'm
I don't
like-
even know who the coach is now.
I'm like, no to it.
I've taken a 5-year break from football because I'm mourning Nick
Yeah.
Saban.
And I will tell you, and now we have Kiffin, and I'm like,
We have
Really?
Kiffin? Oh, we had Kiffin. Kiffin's been around.
Yeah.
Wait,
around but not winning championships.
but like around.
Yeah.
This young lady.
The students.
She would like to approach you on Henry Salazar,
What page is
page
this?
7 at the bottom, Judge.
Math.
All right, Henry Salazar.
Yes. We
But you
filed-
have to stop by more often, because I'm telling you, the men.
Is that
come
an
by,
is that an elephant?
They don't know football. Yes, but this is not associated with anything
Don't lie.
but charm and good luck.
Put this on the record.
All
Elephants are good luck. That's how we won all our national championships.
All right, so on this one,
So, yeah, it was informed last night.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, we failed to communicate, although we can, I guess, the cell phone records. They didn't count that as communication.
I'm sorry, what?
They didn't count that as communication. And they failed to pay us completely.
Is it-
Which is like,
Is this on Salazar?
yeah.
Okay.
So Mr. Green is not here. Did you make an announcement for Mr.
I
Green?
mean, who's Mr. Green?
It's
Oh, is that?
it's from the Lincoln Lawyer.
I haven't watched that yet.
You haven't seen the Lincoln Lawyer, the one with, not the series, the movie with Matthew McConaughey.
No, because I'm always busy watching Alabama.
That movie is like 10 years old.
Yeah, I'm like, see,
I grew up, my parents went to Alabama. Like,
okay, so here's the
I
thing.
remember crying about Tim Tebow.
This is where she was with me for watching football. I'm like, yay, we're sports, we're right here. But then she's just falling like
Bad for her.
the Lincoln.
I do like him.
You did.
Yeah. Joe
But still.
Burrow.
But so here's the thing.
Okay.
You haven't watched the Lincoln Lawyer. How could you
I know.
not?
Like, Me saying that Joe Burrow is super cool and a really good guy.
No, so here's the sports. And then when you said Lincoln Lawyer, you're here. Then when you said Honey Badge, it's right here and it's, then you said Bars, it's right here. You're not back here yet. You gotta
No,
watch.
I was
this.
deprived of my. Me.
I also think Joe Burrow is good looking. Does
He's,
that
and
help?
he's a good guy. I've seen the documentary on that.
Okay, let me see something here, because I have,
Yeah.
I was gonna do my hair like Joe Burrow. with
See, look,
frosted
he's gonna
tips.
do Joe Burrow.
all right, so,
That should definitely dismiss this case.
so I'll tell you, we're scheduled for a contested hearing.
I'm currently conferring on the case.
All right, so confer, let's see where we are, and then I'll take care of your matter.
Perfect. So you'll sign our,
Well, after you all conferred, let's see where we are.
we've conferred
Okay,
at length.
all right,
I'm happy to continue to confer
okay, all right,
as long as he says roll tide.
all right, please do. Anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am. We have, Walker, Hurd, and Monroe. 9, page 9 at the bottom.
All right, who's here on Monroe Walker Hurd?
President, Your Honor, waiting for sentence.
Let me give this to you.
I forgot to get this from you last.
I'm sorry, just let me review this very quickly.
Of course, Your Honor.
Right. All right, we're gonna go on the record. Court is calling, please whisper. Court is calling 2023 CR 7583 State versus Monroe Walker. Could I have parties announced?
Brandon Frater, state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Monroe Hurd.
All right, and are you Mr. Hurd?
It's mine.
All right, you entered a plea on December 11th to the offense of robbery. According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. The state is opposed to your application. Both parties waived the PSI and TAP evaluation. Are both parties ready to proceed?
State's ready, Judge.
Defense is ready as well, Your Honor.
All right, state, you're opposed. Do you have any witnesses?
Judge, the state has no witnesses.
Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense, you may call your witness.
The defense so calls Daniel Uresti, social worker from San Antonio State Hospital.
Mr. Hurd? You're back against the counter, sir.
Hello. Good morning. If you could just make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear.
Okay.
If you'll raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Daniel Uresti.
All right, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Uresti, how are you currently employed?
I'm employed with the San Antonio State Hospital.
And in what capacity do you work with the San Antonio State Hospital?
I'm a licensed master social worker here at the hospital.
Okay, so to become a licensed master social worker, what kind of education did you have to obtain to get to that position?
I had to get a bachelor's and then a master's degree in social work and get licensed in the state.
Okay. Did you also have to complete a certain number of hours in working with some of the disenfranchised population before you got certified?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And you're currently at San Antonio State Hospital for employment, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. What kind of population does the San Antonio State Hospital serve? And what kind of treatment do you guys provide?
We serve both forensic and civil psychiatric or mentally ill patients. We provide services as far as competency restoration. There's different interventions that they provide to help the patients get back into society, basically.
Does that include administering medication?
Yes, they do administer medication at the hospital.
Do they also have group sessions for competency restorations?
They do have a group session for competency restoration.
Okay. And in your capacity as a social worker at the state hospital, did you have any dealings with Mr. Monroe Walker Hurd?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can you briefly tell us about your observations while you were working with him as a social worker?
I've been working with Monroe, I guess from the time he came in till the time he left the hospital. You know, he basically was participating in the different groups. He was active with the different teams that were there. He was pretty calm the whole time that he was there. Didn't have any kind of conflict or anything like that. I believe that in my observation, he was successful in becoming competent and then working return back competent.
Was he, and from the gist of what I believe you're saying is he was following the rules and regulations of the San Antonio State Hospital, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
And as you just stated, just right now, to your knowledge, there was no disciplinary issues or aggression or anything like that displayed, is that correct?
No, never during his time there.
In fact, in a report in the San Antonio State Hospital's competency restoration packet, you stated in the said report that he remains calm and cooperative with his treatment, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, furthermore, was Monroe engaged in anything else, any maybe extracurricular things at the state hospital besides his competency restoration and medication management?
Yeah, as far as I can recall, he was active in the unit work program. Those patients are selected by another team. He was also active in different groups like peer support, and I believe he was also in a talent program as well.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the talent show program?
Individuals that are selected for that, you know, they have to be calm, they have to be cooperative, they have to be able to go off the unit and work with other patients and other staff that aren't on the unit.
Would it be safe to say that people selected for that program, the talent show, they're more or less model participants?
I would say so, yes.
And to your knowledge, Mr. Hurd was selected for said program? To participate in the talent show?
Yes.
And he was also selected to also participate in the work unit as well, correct?
That is correct.
So ultimately during your assistance of him as a social worker for Mr. Hurd, you were able to see his progress develop over the time that he was receiving treatment, is that correct?
That is correct.
Do you think if afforded the opportunity of probation, he would be able to follow the rules and regulations as he did within the state hospital?
I would think so.
Okay. And again, he was compliant with taking his medication and engaging in sessions as well, correct?
Yes.
No further questions from this witness, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No, Judge, pass witness.
All right, thank you. Thank you
you.
so much for,
You're welcome.
well, I have a couple of questions.
Of course, Your Honor. I'll be down.
Are you still involved in any type of treatment, or do you know any of the type of treatment that Mr. Hurd is going through?
Not anymore. That's what she's discharged from.
All right, okay, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right, you may call your next witness.
The defense has no further witnesses, Your Honor, just the argument.
All right, Mr. Hurd, if you'll come back, please. All right, state your post. What are you asking for?
Judge, we're asking for the cap of 6 years.
All right,
Your Honor, respectfully, we're asking for the opportunity to community supervision probation. Mr. Hurd does have some history. However, he was not afforded the chance of history of treatment until he had picked up this case and undergone the competency issues. He was sent obviously to the state hospital for more or less a year. Upon him being deemed competent as per the report, Judge Rodriguez was at the magistrate court was very impressed as to his progress, and obviously wanted me to let the DA's office know about his progress. And as a matter of fact, Mr. Bessie gave me a call, and that's how I got connected with him as to the significant progress that he made at the state hospital. Being that he has not been afforded the chance at treatment before, he was merely sent to prison. I believe those courts may have gotten it wrong. Doesn't mean that this court has to as well. He's at a good position now, under having undergone treatment, having had access to meds, that he's at a good spring jumping off point to continue that, Your Honor. And we feel strongly that if he's sent to prison, he's going to lose a lot of the progress that he made. In reference to this offense, Your Honor, of the robbery, it's non-aggravated. It's pretty well solidified that no weapon was brandished. It was more so the speaking of requesting of objects that the other person might have objectively saw that as being threatening, but no one was hurt or injured or anything of the like, Your Honor. So my client just really wants me to express that his past is not him. He's willing and able to move forward. And looking at the videos and the alleged offense, he was probably about 40 or 50 pounds skinnier than he is now. He was a street person living on the street, using drugs. And this occurred at the CVS down here by the Riverwalk. He's asking for a chance at treatment, Your Honor. Respectfully asking if probation is granted, that he understands that he may have to stay in custody for inpatient treatments, or we're thinking maybe a possible felony drug court referral, coordination with Center for Healthcare Services, getting him access to getting him access to services, a possible help with the housing situation. But I think that something new has been entered into the formula in terms of Mr. Hurd. He's gotten the treatment, and we believe that there's going to be a different result. The past cases, he was never afforded the chance at treatment. It's been documented within the state hospital that there's been no other indication that Mr. Hurd had any kind of meaningful treatment at the state hospital, substance use, or any kind of mental health hospital. So it's unfortunate that Mr. Hurd did have to pick up a charge in order for his mental health issues to be brought to light. But now that we're here, Your Honor, we're asking respectfully if we can attempt to break this cycle of just re-incarceration, re-institutionalization, and give Mr. Hurd a chance to live a meaningful and successful life moving forward.
and what is his mental health diagnosis?
His mental health diagnosis is anxiety, depression, as well as he has substance use disorder, and has had in the past auditory hallucinations associated with schizoaffective disorder. At the time that he entered the hospital, as per the report, he was hearing voices and things of that nature. Since having received treatment, said that those has since gone away, and he's in a much better place now to not be a threat to anybody in the community. Upon the recommendations of the state hospital restoration packet, it's recommending substance use treatments, as well as continued mental health medication and management to address his issues, Judge. And I know that, you know, the court is aware of some of his history and the current charge, but I feel that if someone may have taken a stand earlier and gone in here and addressed these substance use issues of the beginning of Mr. Hurt's criminal history, we could have nipped this in the bud and diverted him away from the system. I know increasingly as time goes on, it may be harder to break out of that, but I believe that the social worker with the San Antonio State Hospital sees something in Mr. Hurd in terms of the progress he had been able to make. I see something in Mr. Hurd that I believe he can be successful on probation, given the right tools. But I do think he needs the help of a structured program to address his mental health issues with medication management, as well as substance use issues with, I think they kind of are co-mingled in a sense, and leading him to, in the past, a life of just living on the street. So we're asking the court to mix it up and to hopefully give him a chance on probation.
All right. Here's the thing. Yes.
So could I make a brief argument to show the state's opposition? Judge, Mr. Hurd was indicted on robbery, but he was also indicted with the habitual enhancement because of two robberies, one that he was convicted on in 1987 and the other one that came from 1992. After that, he was convicted of assault, family violence in 2014, and he was convicted again just 2 years ago of burglary of a vehicle. That on top of reading the offense report that should be in the state's evidence, he states to the victim, Chloe, and I quote, "Don't press the button or I'll shoot you," while gesturing under his coats, make a gun gesture with his hand like so. Because of that, Judge, because of the violent nature of this, of the offense and the violent history that Mr. Hurd has, I don't think that probation is a justified disposition of this case. The state is opposed and is asking for 6 years TBC.
Your Honor, we're asking respectfully to address the root cause of this issue so that we're foreseeably looking forward past this case, and not just the existence of this case, but his life in general, which he still has a lot to live and to contribute. And
So here's my question. Has he been on probation before?
No, Your Honor. I don't believe so. I think he's just been in prison. Maybe been on probation. Yeah. Whatever probation.
State, has he ever been on probation?
A moment, Judge.
Yes.
Probation files.
Related to him?
Yes, Judge.
Oh,
And
1985?
yes,
And what was the offense?
That's all I'm seeing, Judge. Everything else has been either prison or jail time.
And probation, I'm assuming was there a revocation?
And unfortunately, the records from that time are not in the system, so I can't tell you if it was revocation or not.
That was, my math may be off, but I meant maybe like 40 years ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
understandably, yeah.
Well, let's not say that because that's aging me. I remember 1985 and I remember it well. All right. So, and here's the court's other question. This may have already been answered. So at some point in time before his plea on this case, he was deemed to be incompetent,
Correct, Your Honor.
and that was, this offense was committed. Then he was evaluated for competency after this offense?
That's correct, Judge. Yes, this offense from June 13th, 2023. Mr. Hurd has been confined since then. And he was deemed, he had another attorney on his case, Mr. McCray, since went to the fourth court. I was appointed on his matter, but upon him being restored to competency, they sent the packet through and I was appointed at that time. So I did handle his case with Judge Rodriguez down in the basement. And she went over the report. She was quite impressed with the progress. He did participate in the talent show. He was very happy about that and grateful for the opportunity to participate. He practiced and auditioned for 2-3 weeks in advance, and he was able to put on a good show. He had a great time there at the San Antonio State Hospital. So ordinarily, with given some of the background, I would maybe not be making this request, but for the progress he made at the state hospital, Judge Rodriguez's impression that he's come a long way, and my impression that he's also come a long way from where he had started. He had started in 2023, and the court could try just see it fit to grant the probation, maybe give him a chance. If not, he reverts back to the prison setting, but at least he's been given a meaningful chance. His previous cases, he was seemingly just thrown in.
All right, so this
released.
is what the court is going to do. All right, the state is offering you a cap of 6 years opposed. The range of punishment for this offense is up to 20 years in the prison. That's really the full range of punishment. So your liability for this offense has been capped at 6 years. So what does that mean? That means if I were to convict you and sentence you to probation, your minimum time, the maximum amount of time I could give you if you were to violate the conditions would be 6 years in the prison. If I were to give you deferred adjudication, what that means is if you were to violate it, the maximum amount of time I could give you would be 20 years in the prison. Do you understand? Your attorney has informed the court of your mental health issues. The court notes that in the police report, there wasn't a weapon used. There were threats made that you had a weapon. These are your two choices, and these are your only two choices. There are no other choices, so don't ask me for another choice. You understand? One, I can deny your application, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, or I'll grant your application for deferred adjudication. You will be on deferred adjudication for 8 years, and you're going to start being in custody. You'll be referred to felony drug court. If felony drug court doesn't accept you, then whatever TAP recommendations has, you may be in an inpatient facility for your drug issues, as well as you will be evaluated for the mental health unit. Which do you prefer?
I may, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've explained the situation with my client. I've advised him as to the court being able to, in this instance, grant him deferred, and if he is not successful, what he would be looking at a revocation if he does not follow through with the recommendations of the community supervision department, as well as any treatment recommendations. Mr. Hurd, do you want the opportunity at probation and treatment?
Yes, sir. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 8 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The following evaluations are to be done in custody: the MIC evaluation, TAP evaluation, referral to felony drug court. There is to be, upon release, full GPS, waive fees. I'm sorry, not full GPS. It'll be partial GPS for any medical treatment. And when I say medical treatment, that includes mental health treatment, waive fees, and that's to be until further notice. And probation, I know I'm putting in here proof of employment, but we'll approach that. The first thing I want to know is about the evaluation. So there'll be proof of employment 60 days after release. and completion of evaluation. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or minors. And probation, that's proof of employment or SSI. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the MRT. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. State, is there any restitution?
None that I know of, Judge.
All right, and there's to be no contact with CVS Pharmacy at 300 East Commerce Street. Probation, is there anything else? Thank you. There's to be regular random UAs. Anything else, probation? All right, and probation, how long do you think it'll take to do the MIC evaluation and TAP evaluation? All right, Ms. Ferguson. On this, can I have a reset date and 6 weeks, please?
And Judge, can we also ask for a no contact with the complaining witness, Miss Chloe Medina?
All right, yes.
Thank you, Judge.
And there'll be no contact with the complainant.
March 5th.
All right, and we're gonna come back on March 5th. And defendant is to remain in custody until that date.
Yes, Your Honor. And if we get word back sooner, may we approach the court for a sooner date?
Yes. All right, is there anything else you need from the court? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. So I want to let you know, I took into consideration your mental health issues. It was telling to the court that immediately after this incident, you were deemed to be incompetent. And I do note in the court's record that it shows that you were actually sent to the state hospital to restore competency. So in this court, communication is key, and it's going to especially be key to you because you have other issues that are going on with you. You're going to need to make sure you stay in contact with probation. If there's an issue, you need to let probation know. If you're on medications, you need to stay med compliant. If you feel that there's an issue with the medication or if there's a side effect, do not quit that cold turkey. I'm not a medical doctor, but you need to speak to your doctor and let them know there are issues with your medication. That GPS, if there's a tamper with that GPS or anything that goes wrong with that GPS, or if it's not charging correctly, you feel it's not charging correctly, you had better call probation and call the GPS officer and say, hey, there's something wrong with my GPS. Because if I get a motion back saying strap tamper, we can't locate you, you know what ends up happening? If everything seems in order and they can't locate you, somebody, either it's going to be me or somebody else, they're going to issue a judge's warrant for your arrest. You understand? All right, good luck to you. Thank you. Thank you, State.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, did you want me to complete that?
Yes, but he should remain in custody. I've ordered that he's to be in custody till that date. All right, thank you. All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am. I have they took the sign-in sheet for just a moment. They're ready to come to the motion to withdraw the 2 attorneys that are in that stand up.
All right, who has the sign-in sheet?
I do. You're on Henry Salazar.
Yes, ma'am. They're ready for third fact.
Well, no, but are they ready on the contested hearing?
30% of your head right here. Yeah. Well.
Hello.
Hey, Judge. Steve.
Yes,
So he said he's gonna do it?
yes.
Okay.
And that's why that date was given. He said they should have him by then if the federal government decides to release him.
Which they probably won't. Okay.
Yeah,
March.
well,
9th.
he's already been sentenced, so.
Oh,
but
he's
I
already
don't know if
finished.
he's
That
at
he
his-
finished his sentence.
Yes, so I don't know if he's at his final location or not.
Well, I know, just because you have break.
Mhm.
He has these in the last year of his sentence, but the federal government.
Whatever we need to do by Zoom.
Well, if we reach an agreement, yes, I agree, but we haven't quite got there yet.
Ah, okay.
Because that speeding trial, it's a 2019 case
Mm,
that he's been sitting in prison on for 6 years.
Yeah.
Yes, so
well, file whatever motions out
I've already
here.
got my speedy trial demand on file, Judge, and
Mhm.
I've got the request for the purpose of doing the bench warrant request is to further bolster my speedy trial claim later
Okay.
when we have that argument.
Okay.
But
All right,
March the
so-
9th.
Yes,
Okay.
and if he's here sooner than that, Stephen said he'll let us know. Who's ready?
Yes, Jose Calderon, page 6, down.
Calderon? Hello.
And such high hopes for the Texans. And I was deeply, it's a fun, I didn't even see the game. As I said, that quarterback plays the way he's been playing. He's going to score everything.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you this. If you need a hug concerning the football season, Bashan is right over there with her Pittsburgh Steelers. Bashan, he said he was deeply disappointed with the Texas teams. And I said, if he needs a hug, Bashan is right over there with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You all can sit with me and with the Saints and LSU and the Tigers, everybody, we can just sit. But I'm telling you, sometimes you know that it's going to be your year. Like, who would have thought? Indiana.
I knew that sometime back.
Wow.
As I started watching their games,
Mhm.
and that quarterback, I watched him almost all season,
Yeah.
and that guy.
Well, I tell you what, my hopes are on the LSU female basketball team. That's where my hopes are like.
Well, you got the best coach.
Yeah. You know, I grew up watching her when she played for Louisiana Tech. So, yeah.
Yeah, she was what I've read, she was an awesome player.
Oh, yeah.
At her college days.
Mhm.
That she would not give up and she played to the end and she was feisty and even though her height and everybody still talks to her.
Yes.
And she grew on the kids went to her.
Mhm.
So she was there when they were there and she turned that focus.
Oh,
And
yeah.
after she left.
All right. So on this one, the state was to tender an offer.
You know, I haven't. Get it back, I'm gonna test, set it up. But then it does have an unindicted case that I believe the office it was September of 2025. So I'm still trying to get discovery on that to get the final offers, but I did generate a rough offer.
Yes, we're just doing that this morning, Judge.
All right. And how,
We just needed another setting, Judge. There's also some new videos that came on the actual case that were in front of you.
Mhm.
And that happened like a week and a half ago. And I'm trying to see if there's anything there that would help out my client.
Okay. All right. How old are you?
30.
All right, Norma, on this case. And mind you, it's gonna be a quick turnaround for a plea deadline date, but recall this in 30 days. And that's final discovery and an offer is due. And then after that, it'll be a quick turnaround for a plea deadline date.
I think the state is open to the idea that somehow the unindicted case is not in. We're trying to resolve it. Maybe they'll take it into consideration.
Okay. All right, what date?
February
23rd?
Yes, ma'am.
Is February 23rd good?
Should be.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a good day?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll see you back on February 23rd. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would like.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not even a fan of the team, but I felt sorry for the Bears.
Oh, the fair, I started for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
They were all crying with each other.
Well, let me just tell you, the Buffalo Bills, I don't know if you remember this, when Kelly was their quarterback, they were going to like the Super Bowl almost every year and lost every last Super Bowl.
And that was great to see because the
Oh.
Cowboys were on top.
And I remember the year, because we used to watch a lot of the Cowboys game and my brother's a big Cowboys fan. I remember the year when Denver had the Orange Crush defense. Do you remember that? And everybody thought they were gonna win. And Elway and the rest of the team, they just folded like a folding chair of hearts. But I was like, we were happy. We're like, yeah.
Well, there's something else.
But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening.
It's a big Cali fan, but I think his biggest mistake is that he didn't wait for the money with the USFL.
Mhm.
Because if he would have played those 2, 3, 4 years that he played with the USFL in the NFL. it would've been a different-
Well, I tell you what, I didn't get a chance to see the game, but the African Cup, what happened between Senegal and Morocco, you should look. Oh, it is insane. You should look that up. And I don't know why, I guess they're called football fans. I don't know why football fans, it's the way that people are so involved, like involved to throwing things in. I don't even understand that.
I've been familiar with that because when I travel to Mexico and I stay in a hotel or something.
Mhm.
I mean, you should see the support everybody's wearing a jersey for ex-players. And they all get together, they're all like make super big difference. Like it almost comes to a standstill.
You know what I'm planning on doing, what is on my list to do, even though I know it's not gonna be well, I shouldn't say it's not gonna be great. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna take probably 10 days off and go watch a cricket match just to see why these games last so long.
Well,
That's my plan.
That's the deal about the soccer because sometimes there's like 90 minutes or whatever. And the game goes for 2, 3 hours. And then you have 0-0, right? 0-0 score.
Mhm.
Who wants to watch that?
Well, I
But
will
it's
tell you,
popular.
I think soccer players, those are some of the best athletes because you don't get the rest, you just run up and down the field.
Conditioning.
And so are the referees.
Yeah, conditioning. Thank you, Judge.
All right, have a good one.
Same here.
That one's on page one, one down.
Okay.
Hi, babe. Thank you. Do I need to put my name on the list or not yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Scott Eugene Hamlin. Hamlin? Okay. All right, Norma. Could I see Nathaniel Navy? All right.
Not quite March.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I'll need you to do. One, if she doesn't sign it, that's fine, I'll sign it.
Okay.
But I would rather for her to be up to speed on what's happening so that we can see what kind of date she's gonna give, because then I'll know what kind of date to give up here.
That sounds good.
So if you'll take it to her,
Okay.
and if there's an issue, then I'll sign it, of course. And then just come back up here, and if you can get some kind of idea of a roundabout date from there, or approximate
Okay,
date.
sounds good. So no matter what happens down there, just come back here.
Yes.
Inform the board. All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Yes. All right. Hi.
We've streamlined the process and have a proposed agreement for the court.
All right. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Court is calling 2025 CR 010320 State versus Henry Renee Salazar. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Matthew Allen for Mr. Salazar.
And are you Mr. Salazar?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community? I'm sorry, motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Henry Renee Salazar who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 010320 for the offense of evading arrest or detention with a vehicle on August 22nd, 2025 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Judge. Okay, we're proceeding on the motion, but we do have an oral amendment to violation of section 10.
Oh, is there another?
There should be a supplement, first amendment. Have that, Judge?
No.
Okay. Want to see this?
Yes, please.
Here you go, Judge.
Thank you. And also, did you review the first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Do the first amended motion to revoke. And it's regarding violation of condition number 10. It should read violation of condition number 11 on or about the 21st day of October 2025 in Fair County, Texas. The defendant Henry Renee Salazar did then and there purchase, receive, possess, or transport a weapon in violation of condition number 11.
Any objection to the amendment?
No, Your Honor, no objection.
All right, Mr. Salazar, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Henry Salazar.
All right, do you understand that the state is asking that the violation condition be amended to reflect a violation of condition number 11 and not condition number 10?
Yes.
Do you understand that's a substantive change to the motion to revoke? And do you understand that your attorney has certain rights or certain days to prepare for to answer the allegations that are in this motion?
Yes.
And are you waiving that time?
Yes.
And defense, are you waiving the time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then to violation of condition number 11 as read by the state, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
State,
Been abandoned the remainder tonight.
any objection to the waivers?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 11, if the court were to find that true, the court could find you guilty, revoke, and sentence you up to 3 years, after 10 years in the prison. Did you understand?
Yes.
And knowing that you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 11.
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 11 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. This time the state is asking that we deny the state's motion, alter and amend this conditions for him to attend state ISF. And the reason for that after starting with the probation department is because he was just placed on deferred education in August of 2025. I know there are other allegations that are going to be taken care of outside of disagreement. However, after reviewing the evidence, that is what we are recommending.
All right, thank you. All right, state, you may be excused. Probation, is that your recommendation?
Yes, Judge.
All right. How old are you?
19.
All right. Do you want me to follow this or you want me to send you to prison?
I would like.
All right, so here's the thing. I understand that sometimes people are young, right? And they don't think things through. The studies I've seen and based on my experience as a defense attorney and prosecutor, sometimes young people, they don't look at the consequences. Sometimes it has to do with instant gratification, or sometimes there's peer pressure. You are on deferred adjudication for a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is 2 to 10 years at the prison. You understand? You're going to have to, if I follow your agreement, you're going to have to start making better decisions. Otherwise, you're going to end up in prison, potentially. And I really regret that they don't have after-school programs anymore. I think we're all old enough, maybe except for Megan. We're all old enough to remember the after-school specials. And there were 2 after-school specials that I saw when I was growing up. One was with Susan Day from the Partridge Family. I think it was called Caged, where she ended up going to prison. I think she had stole something, right? And she's in prison with all of these grown adults and she's sort of like a teenager. And the other one was involving the actors who played in The White Shadow. Do you remember The White Shadow?
Mm-hmm.
About this white guy who goes in to do this basketball team in the bad part of town, but it ran for many years. And they did a Scared Straight thing with them. And so with Scared Straight, what ended up happening is they would take young people, take them to the jail or the prison where the inmates scream at them and tell them this is what's going to happen to you in prison or whatever. And so in that Scared Straight program, the inmate told the guy, the teenager, say, look, if you don't get your life better, you're going to end up coming in here in prison and it's not where you want to be. And you know what ended up happening? One of them didn't listen to them and they ended up going to prison and they thought it was going to be fine because they're like, oh my gosh, you remember me? You talked to me doing Scared Straight. And that inmate looked at him and said, I don't know you. And then the screen went black. So you don't want to be the person who ends up in prison because you can't think through the consequences of your actions. You understand?
Yes.
So I give people choices sometimes, so I'm gonna give you a choice today, right? I can revoke you. I'll sentence you to 2 years in the prison, or I'll follow the state's recommendation, which is deny your motion, alternate your conditions, which is what he's agreed to, your counsel has agreed to. You're gonna go into custody and you're gonna go to ISF. So, and I believe, do y'all want ISF cognitive or is there something else going on?
It's almost but like really what answers you're gonna get.
Okay. So Those are your choices. Which do you prefer?
Second.
All right. And then if you're drug tested today, is there going to be any positive other than, well, you tell me, what is it? What are you going to be positive for?
Just not allowed.
All right. So who is your support system?
My mother and my grandma.
All right. So do you love your mom and your grandmother? Stop putting them through this. Life is so easy. You know, there was a blues song that I love to listen to. And that person said, life is hard, but it's fair. Like you're going to come in bumps along the way, but you're in the big boys land. And if you don't do right, you could go to prison. You cannot smoke marijuana. And I want you to stress this to him after I finish. You can't do marijuana while you're on probation. Can't do alcohol while you're on probation. Don't hang out with people who mean you no good while you're on probation. Do you understand? Is this mom here today or grandpa?
She's here.
All right. Mom, could you come up for a moment, please? Hello. Hi. I'm not going to swear in. Any objections to me not swearing her in?
No, yeah.
All right. So tell me. So neither the state nor the defense wants him to go to prison. He's very young. That's why I'm looking at things slightly differently. So I'm going to need you to be the strong, strict parent for him. So tell me, what is his issues? What does he need? Is there some condition that I need to give him to help you put him in line?
I think that the ISF program is gonna be the best option for him. I think that is gonna be something better than prison. He's young and despite his actions, he's honestly really smart. He's really, really smart.
So is he in school or is he hanging around with different people you don't want him hanging around with? What's going on?
It's the company he keeps. It's not them. Whenever friends get together, all of them make decisions that are not good. Luckily, he's no longer around friends. He has no more friends that come around no more. He's just by himself. He did register in school to get his diploma or GED.
Okay.
Recently, so which would be Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, I feel like he needs to own up to his actions and face the consequences. And I think this would be a good program.
Right. So tell me, when he's at home, other than working towards his GED, is he employed? What does he do all day?
He's not employed yet. He's had some interviews lined up.
Okay.
And just other than that, I mean, he hasn't got hired yet, but he was still focusing on going to school and completing, because like I said, he's actually really smart.
Okay. And let me ask you this, does he need GPS so you'll know where he is? The fees will be waived, so it won't be any extra financial burden.
I think GPS might help for right now. He doesn't have any, he doesn't want to cut it off or flee or anything like that. He does good on it. He won't even leave the front door. He does well on it. He's not disrespectful towards me or his siblings. He has manners. I'm sorry for what he's done. I couldn't tell you why he's made those decisions, but.
Oh, no, here's the thing, not your fault. At some point, even if we think that we haven't been good parents, at some point, it's no longer your fault. At some point, people have to start taking responsibility for their own actions. So I'm just trying to figure out what we can do so that potentially he doesn't go to prison, you know? All right, thank you so much. All right, come back. All right, so this is what the court will do. Court denied the motion, alternate main conditions to include state ISF. You'll go into custody for that. There's going to be partial GPS for school or work until further notice, waive the fees. There's going to be 300 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the GED. I'm going to order you to get your diploma or GED. And then the remaining hours will be deemed satisfied if you obtain any type of trade school certification or if you attend some type of higher learning. You understand? Now, I'm not ordering you to get your trade school certification, but you have a choice. Either you can do 200 hours of community service out in the heat, or either you can do it to better yourself. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions about anything?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, communication is key. You have an issue, you better talk to probation. If you feel they're not addressing it, that's why I'm here. All right, good luck to you.
I think this is good. Yeah,
All right, who's next?
we're ready.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, and Deputy Laura, do you need me to fill out something for him to go into custody? Deputy Laura, you need me to fill out something for him?
Yes, I'll get it ready, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, just, yeah.
State.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Eric, I'm sorry, Eric Avila Jepson.
Oh, Jepson?
Yes.
Shepherd Jepson, Judge.
Oh, okay. They have it backwards on here.
Maybe I wrote it wrong with the. Take a look at it.
Are you all ready to proceed?
Judge, we're ready. I think the court got an update. If not, I can update the court.
No, are you all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I need a trial court certification filled out.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me get it out.
Sure. And then hopefully by then this will stop spinning and go to the next screen.
Thank you. I thought that. Okay, no, no. Yes, please. Okay, great. I thought you were doing. Eyes are connected, okay.
Oh, no, and this one, is there an amended or no? No, okay. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 2214 State versus Shepherd Eric Avila Jepson. Could I have parties announced?
Gallagher State.
Pat Hancock for Mr. Jepson.
And are you Mr. Jepson?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same? Thank you. Are you the same Shepherd Jepson who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 2214 for the offense of evading arrest, detention with a vehicle on May 13th, 2024 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
State?
Violation of condition number 1 on or about the 5th of December 5 in Fairfield, Texas, and defendant Shepherd Eric Avila Jepson committed the offense of unlawful carrying weapon in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
In violation of condition number 1, order about the 5th day of December 2025, and Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Shepherd Eric Avila Jepson committed the offense of driving while intoxicated in violation of condition.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure, yeah.
Really the bad word leaders.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations of conditions 1 and 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, sir.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 1 and 1?
Yes, sir.
Court will find 1 and 1 true. Off the record for a moment. Excuse me, if y'all could whisper or behind the court reporter, please, you're talking too loud. Deputy, is it okay to move them to maybe the back row? All right. All right, we're back on the record. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, here of the United States motion, and alternate the conditions to include ISF 2 followed by ISP supervision and an ignition interlock device. And then We are asking that this be run concurrent with probations in 2026 00781 and 2026 00782. And the state will be taking into consideration 2025 via 48384.
I'm sorry, 48384.
Correct.
All right. Is that the proposed agreement?
It is, Judge, and I hope the judge, you'll recall, I think we were here last week, you had referred Mr. Jepton to drug court.
Yeah.
So he had his interview, I think, this week, and had an appointment set with Judge Glenn. However, during the interview, they asked him questions, and I think he was rejected because he admitted that he had sold some marijuana in the past. So I think he was honest to the point where he got rejected. But, you know, as we stand here today, Judge, I think when we came to ask you for a bond on an MTR, his dad was present and his mom. And you had asked him if he had any mental health issues, and if he did, he needed to seek treatment. His mom and his dad sat with him. And in the interim between today and that first bond setting, Judge, he has met with a therapist. They made the diagnosis of some kind of PTSD. He had been shot in a incident some time ago, and they recommended some medication for him. Certainly is not a reason not to take into consideration the new offenses he committed, but I do think he would benefit from that cognitive track of ISF, Judge.
All right, and if you'll make sure probation has copies of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So we'd ask for you to go along with the recommendation, the ISF, if there's no other, if drug court is obviously not an option for him, but ISF, I think he'd benefit. He's 22 years old, Judge, and I think finally his parents and him are on the same page. He's got a 17-year-old sister that he wants to set a good example for, even after all these mistakes. So we're at your mercy today, Judge, and ask that you send it to ISF and keep him on for determination.
All right, did you hear what I told the last person?
Yes, ma'am, I heard.
All right, so I don't know why they took the Scared Straight program off there, but they need to bring it back. Here's the thing. One, counsel, if you want to, you can probably try to lobby for him to be in felony drug court, even though he had the marijuana issue in the past. Because I really think that that would probably be the best place for him based upon the DWI and then based upon the mental health. So if you'll sort of talk to them, and I'll try to refer them
No, that'd be
back
great,
there.
Judge. I'll
And
try to reach out to Judge Glenn.
Yeah. And if nobody has any objection, I'll send them an email and I'll include, I don't know if I have your email address, but is there any objection to me sending an email to felony drug court, just letting them know that it's of my opinion, which people can do what they want with my opinion, that based upon the mental health record that you've allowed me to review and based upon the DWI, felony drug court will probably be best for him because they have the diagnosis program.
We would be happy if you did that, Judge.
All right, so I'm going to give you the options that I gave the last person, right? You're on deferred for evade and arrest detention with a vehicle. Range of punishment is anywhere 2 to 10 years in the prison.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you have a choice. Either way, you're going to go into custody today. Here are your choices. There are no other choices. One, I follow your agreement, but however, I'm going to add a referral to felony drug court again. I'll send them an email, have probation send an email. Or I can revoke you and I'll sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Which do you prefer? Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court will deny the motion and state your excuse. Alternate mean conditions to, we'll do a re-referral to felony drug court.
Yes, Judge, I'm sorry, I was not, privy to the conversation that we had. Where the certain circumstances are told to you.
Yes. So I think maybe if felony drug court is aware of the mental health issues that he has as well, maybe they'll accept him. I'm not sure. But his attorney said he's going to reach out to them. So we'll do a re-referral to felony drug court. And everything that I'm saying right now is going to take place in custody. So there's a re-referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then ISF, followed by ISP. This is the run concurrent with 2026 CC 000781 and 000782. Taking consideration 2025 PF 48384.
Judge,
Yes.
want to make the court aware that the ISF that we were recommending was for local ISF.
Okay, I'll put that in here. So that would be local ISF. There should be ignition interlock. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? I'm sorry. That's okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Shepherd Jefferson.
All right. So is there anything else that you need from the court?
No.
All right. So before all this happened with the motion to revoke, were you in school? What were you doing?
I was in college, all of last year.
Okay.
I was in spring semester attending at Sac Community College
Okay.
for business and marketing.
Mhm.
And then, I've kind of followed through into the fall. I finished up finals week, was the same week that this occurred.
Okay.
And, I haven't been able to reapply, coming up into this spring semester.
All right. And then we'll waive the community service restitution hours if he obtains some type of higher level of education. All right. Anything else you need from the court?
No, man, I appreciate you.
Sure. Probation, is there anything else that's needed? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, you need to let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come to the court. That's what I'm here for. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, until further notice. Thank you.
Do you want me to take?
There's one had to come back at 1:30, so what do I need to do to get this refund? This. Right here. I didn't make a record of it. For all things.
So on 29. I'll send you an email. Follow up. I need to follow up.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got hired on this guy, he's in jail, adjudication skills. And so we were approaching on second bond. And he's entitled to a bond.
I know he's entitled, but just don't get the fines.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am. I have Kevin Wilkins, page 5, 2 down. Arlene Gay.
All right, if they'll come up, Arlene Gay.
Kevin Williams.
All right, and it's Victor Vicente Bravo, he's on the docket, correct?
Sorry.
Vicente Bravo, you handed me a dismissal form.
Oh, yeah, it's on the docket.
What page?
Page 1, 3 down.
Thank you.
All right, and I'm sorry, what is your name, sir?
Kevin Williams.
Kevin Williams.
Page 5, Judge. Are you second down?
All right, thank you.
Actually got that.
Honestly, it's just taking a while.
Yes, it can be copy one prosecutor. And we can think I could just take it. That's all I have.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you. And have fun.
All right, thank you.
But don't write it down.
Okay. So today is plea deadline day.
Your Honor, we're not ready for that. I've gone over with the state, things that were missing from the file.
What is missing from the file?
There are subpoenas in the file to grand jury subpoenas in the file to phone companies, and I don't see any returns on those or any documents. We have not gotten additional information on the restitution. I wanted them to check to see if their county sheriff was sent there to that location. This is an arson case, and it's the Bear County arson investigator report. And I wanted to make sure there was no other, Bear County sheriff didn't get sent out there. I need the 911 log.
Hi.
So I think that's about it.
So you need some phone records were subpoenaed, so, and the records have not been returned?
No, I don't, no, I don't see a return on them. I don't see a
Well,
business
I'm
record
trying to
affidavit.
Find out if they have them.
Data, so I need to reach out to the marshal, the fire marshal, to see if they received their return or what is.
All right. And then the restitution amount.
Mhm.
I understand why you would want that, but it's really not an element per se of arson. So if you can get the restitution amount. And then you say the 911 log,
Call log. Mhm.
and those are the only items that are outstanding?
No, we received 3 videos.
Mhm.
And from the business that had surveillance videos,
Mhm.
and they're very, very short little clips, like
Okay.
seconds. And I need to make sure that there's no other videos, because I know that the video cameras were working. And that's a concern of mine, that's just the shortness, just the facts, not to go over all the facts in the case with you, Your Honor, but that needs to be looked at. I think that's it from what was discussed.
Right.
And just to see if Bear County Sheriff was sent out there. It'd be unusual that they wouldn't be, but who knows?
All right, so see if there are other videos and the agencies that were sent to the location. Anything else?
I think that's it, Your Honor, that and I have an ex parte something to give you. And these were filed yesterday. They have been accepted, and we have, we're trying to get them to tracking, but I understand that the state may not have had an opportunity to look at that.
Okay.
So that may have to be set to another date to see,
All
to
right,
put them on
so
tracking.
confer with the state on that.
Okay,
And this will be your final discovery date. Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset 45 days. Mhm. And why were you late for court?
I tried to check in downstairs in Port 11, but I was waiting for a bailiff to let him know that I was here and I was reporting to District 187. So there was no bailiff, so I just took a chance to come up here first.
All right,
And then
so,
after I checked in, I ran back downstairs.
okay, so let me explain. District courts and the hierarchy, well, it's just hierarchy,
Yes, ma'am.
right? If you had to be in federal court, then federal court would come before the state court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what date?
I can do March 9th.
All right, so we'll be back on March 9th. All right, so just have a seat in your attorney. We'll bring you a reset form, and once you sign it, you're excused, okay? And then. And just come to me if more is needed.
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
And if you'll confer with the state on that.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am. I have Anthony on page 4 at the bottom. Freeman. Anthony Freeman, page 4 at the bottom.
There's no Anthony Freeman on page 4.
Oh, then it's on page 1, Judge. I'm sorry. I
That's
read
okay.
it wrong.
Oh, no problem.
It's a Spanish for.
Anthony Freeman.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, so have you received an offer?
I did.
All right, and how old are you?
24.
24? All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date in 30 days, please. So this date that you're going to receive, at that time, you need to let me know whether or not you reach an agreement with the state. If you have not, then your next court date is going to be a jury trial date.
That's fine.
Okay?
I just bring this to the other courtroom, never said it over there.
I'll take care of it.
He's in that. I'm only dealing with cases that are in this court.
Fine.
All right, so that will be your plea deadline date. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you. Oh, and counsel,
Yes.
if you'll make sure that I receive an acknowledgement of discovery state, I need an acknowledgement of discovery on Anthony Freeman, please. Thank you. Who's next?
I had, Rubio, Isaac.
Okay, I'll pick you all up after I do this plea. All right, the court is calling Isaac Kubius. Thank you.
Recommendation of correction.
Okay, thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 10676 State versus Isaac Kubius. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Kubius? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Kubios, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Kubios, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow the plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do believe.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, Judge.
Mr. Kubios, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am, nobody has.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with 2025 CC 008876. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, MRT, and regular UAs. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, sir. Take up for state's exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge, and may I just make a quick correction? I believe the court said deferred. We are, it was just offered regular probation and we just applied for regular probation.
The record will so reflect.
Thank you so much.
All right. Tell me about yourself. How old are you?
I'm just recently turned 19 years old on January 9th.
All right. So are you employed?
No, ma'am. I was in and out of jobs.
Mhm.
And my last employment was at Good Minutes after Roosevelt.
Mhm.
I was struggling, I was making mistakes, every normal person.
Well, here's the thing. We're not making mistakes. We're making choices, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you
I
have
will
any
tell the
family
court,
support?
I'm sorry, Judge, I will tell the court that Mr. Cubillos, when we were having a conversation about going over the plea paperwork, he was very concerned to make sure that he was going to be put in touch with like the workforce committee so that he can get a job and get an application in within 45 days. He's very concerned about that, want to make sure that he would be able to find some help in doing that.
So how far did you go in school?
I went into the 9th grade, stopped at the 9th grade, I plan to get my GED.
And do you have any family support?
My mother.
And do you live with your mother?
I'm going to.
All right. Where were you living before then? If not,
By myself.
and do you have any brothers or sisters who live with your mom as well?
I have 2 baby brothers that live and a sister that lives with my grandmother, but I'm going to go live with my mother.
So you're going to go live with your brother or your mother?
With my mother.
Okay. And tell me, has Child Protective Services ever been involved in your life?
A couple times in a couple different occasions, but they've all dismissed cases. It was never really anything serious.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am, I do not.
All right. So this is what I want you to do. I'm going to follow your agreement, but I want you to get your life together so that, you'll be able to sit down and logically think through about having children so that you can be a good parent to a child. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Does he have prior criminal history?
Minimal, I think. Do you have prior criminal history?
Juvenile, and I mean, criminal mischief and criminal trespass that got dismissed in time served.
All right. So is this felony conviction his first felony conviction?
He specifically requested regular probation and not deferred adjudication.
All right. Well, I always tell people, you know yourself better than anyone else does. So how often are you using?
I'll use it maybe once a week.
Okay. All right. And who is Serenity Williams to you?
She was a partner of mine. Her, no,
And Andrew Milligan?
a friend, former friend.
Okay. The court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 5 years in prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's to be no contact with Serenity Williams. And Andrew, last name Melugin. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider with minors. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. If you obtain your GED, the court will waive 100 hours. If you obtain a trade school certification or higher level education, the court will waive the remaining hours. And probation, if there's an issue with a GED and he just obtains his trade school certification, then the court will waive all of the hours. Yes.
I don't have my ID or nothing, so it might be a little bit till I get a job, so I was gonna ask you if you could extend the time period.
Oh, what will end up happening, probation will let me know what's going on with you. And sometimes I'll bring people in for compliance hearings, so we'll see what's going on. I'm gonna want a referral to felony drug court. That'll take place in custody council. They'll be able to do that by next week.
Okay.
There can be a TAP evaluation out of custody. I'm gonna want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, are you all able to help him with some type of work program?
Yes.
And then probation will help you with a work program.
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else?
But I apologize, I need the last name for Andrew.
It's Melugin.
And, are we moving forward with the DOEP or MRT?
I really don't think this is an MRT issue per se.
Okay.
I think the TAP evaluation, if he's not accepted in felony drug court, I think TAP will address whether he needs DOEP or not.
Following those issues.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and this is to run concurrent with 2025 CC 008876. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, you're very young, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is your chance to get your life in order. And this court, to be successful, communication is key. If there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you end up moving back in with your mom and things are not the way you thought they would be, don't just disappear. Call probation and let them know there are issues at the home with my mom, and therefore I'm trying to find another place to stay, because they will give you information of different resources that could help you with housing. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever you do, do not disappear. Don't come back and you've been missing for a year, and then your attorney is laying themselves on my mercy saying, I know he's been missing for a year and he hasn't done anything, but please continue him. Don't be that person, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If probation is not addressing any issues that you have, I'm here, you come back and see me, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, could I see Charles Font and you just for a few minutes? Everyone give me 2 minutes. All right, Christopher King. Oh, Mr. King, just stay seated until I see your attorney and the attorney for the state, okay? All right, well, they're reviewing. Anyone else?
Yes. We're going to do Rogelio Ibarra, page 1, 4 down.
Rogelio Ibarra. And then after that, I'll take King up. Rogelio Ibarra, who's the attorney?
It's Orlando. Orlando.
All right,
Okay, he stepped out.
just have a seat. So Mr. King. Melissa King.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. King, with regards to your case, I stated previously to your attorney and I stated previously to the state, if y'all want to reconsider things, then I would consider an application for community supervision, but that you would be going into inpatient treatment. However, this is what I'm going to tell you. According to the law, and your attorney knows this, once the court enters a legal sentence, sometimes people will file a motion to reconsider. There's really no such thing as a motion to reconsider. Like, you can file a motion for whatever and put a title on it, but it doesn't mean that it's a valid motion. So what I need to know is whether or not the state is reconsidering their offer after hearing everything. And if they are, then I don't think anyone would object to a motion for new trial.
Ms. Galloway?
Because according to this, he's being sentenced to the minimum of 2 years.
He is, but the reason I don't want to get.
Well, no. I mean, if you all don't want to do it, the court understands.
I was hoping to try to give myself some help instead of repeating over and over.
No. I understand what you're saying. So,
The judge is talking legal procedures.
I would object to the motion for new trial, but the offer is not maybe for state.
okay.
So in other words, I think we'd have to probably go open to the court on a plea bargain.
Okay. All right. I mean, he knows the liability that he is
He
opening
has been
himself.
fully explained to about the entire range of possibilities.
So y'all let me know what you want to do.
So you have no objection to the motion for new trial? Okay, so if the court would grant the motion for new trial, and then we would have to basically redo our
Just redo
redo the paperwork and
agreement page.
and go open to the court.
All right, so if y'all want to fill out that page.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Okay.
Thank you. And I think they may have the paperwork.
Okay.
Ah. Vashon, I'm gonna forward you something. All right, who else is ready?
Yes, ma'am, I have Wagner again, ready for approach.
What page?
Wagner was on.
Ah, the first. Oh, Wagner.
Hi, this is a copy, but I took this to Judge Rodriguez and she signed it and they've already filed everything on their end.
Okay, and do you know what's a good reset date for this?
I'm set in the magistrate court on February 24th.
All right,
Update on this.
Miss Ferguson. They're set on February 24th on Wagner. Can you set it in this court sometime in March?
Yeah.
I believe that's spring break time. Norma, so what time?
I do the 20.
All right, so we'll come back on March 23rd,
Thank you.
and your client is in custody. Okay. Okay,
Thank you.
All right.
The excuse?
yes.
Good one, Judge.
Okay. Arlene.
All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am, Arlene Gaber.
Nobody knows your approach, Judge.
All right, Kevin Williams. So have you conferred with the state? And are they ready to
Yeah,
proceed
no,
on this?
they are not in agreement, but they said they could proceed unless something changed.
All right, they said what?
They are not in agreement
Mhm.
and they can proceed.
All right, court is calling 2025 CR 013-091, State versus Kevin Williams. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Arlene Gay,
All right, and you're Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am, Kevin Williams.
All right, defense has filed a motion for GPS tracking. The state has waived notice. And they're asking for tracking because his previous conditions were amended to partial for house.
yeah, he's on
Work.
partial just to work and nothing else. And to see his lawyer, of course, but other than that, he cannot do anything else.
All right, so here's the court's question. Who all, is there another adult living at the home with him? Or no?
Yes, his wife lives with him, but she has a medical condition
Mhm.
that limits her ability to do a lot of things. She has a job, but it like going to pick up their children who work at night, going to grocery shop, going to, put gas in the car. Because when you're on GPS, even to work, that you cannot go and pull into the Valero.
Oh, no.
And to go get food, to go to the grocery store, to get gas, to run those household errands, to
Do you
pick
have
up
any
the
issues
funds.
for him providing transportation for his children from work?
No, Judge, but I would like, I'm not in agreement with him having just some blanket where he's out, so I mean, the times are provided, like where it's probably like, I'm not an issue with that.
The problem with partial, even if the court said partial work, is that he needs to plan this 24 hours in advance. And
No, if you give the court the work schedule for him to pick up his children, I'll put in the order, the dates and times, and they'll see that it's been signed off, that he's approved to be out at specific location on this date from this time to that time. So the state said they have no objections to him picking up his children from work, but a schedule needs to be provided, a schedule and location. So the next thing is household errands. State, do you agree to a specific date that he can do household errands on?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you all need to figure out what those dates are and then put them in the order and the court will sign it. All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, I can't pronounce it. It's on page 1, the second one down. Do we have-
Sinwell, Constance Sinwell.
Here, okay. Then we can go to Caleb Crum on page 9 at the bottom.
Caleb Crum.
Listen to yours.
Thank you.
Chris. I'll do that one now.
Good morning. This is a motion to revoke, right?
Correct.
And are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a reset. He was just recently routed from ISF. He is an individual with mental health concerns. So I would like the opportunity for us a little bit of time to speak about his issues and see about some possible treatment options if it's available to him.
Could I see the MTR, please?
Nothing in front yet, Judge.
Furthermore, Your Honor, his family members were here earlier. I would like the opportunity also as well to speak with them, have a little more time to speak with them about potentially being potential witnesses.
All right, and is there only one allegation in the motion?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a contested hearing, and if it's not contested, then y'all let the coordinator know.
We'll update her accordingly. Thank you.
Okay. What date?
Start.
I'm gonna be on leave during that time. Could we perhaps do it the week after available?
Okay.
Perfect. That'd be great.
All right, we'll be back on February 10th for a contested hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Who else is ready?
I have Rogelio Ibarra, a front for Orlando.
Rogelio Ibarra.
Up here, you should just ask a question.
About this?
Lauren. Yes, after this case.
Here's what you can.
All right, today?
Yes, Judge, been working with the state and they're gonna allow us to apply for PTV, so we're gonna do that. I believe we should have the case resolved.
All right. Norm, I need a PTD date.
February 19th.
And counsel, you'll have that filled out today?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Baker, no, do you have? Is there, that's not here.
Yes.
Sure, just give me 1 second. All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, I have Sidwell, page 1, 2 down for Mr. Baker.
Sindwell. Good morning. And just so everyone knows, the court is recessing at 11:58 because I have to view the juveniles facilities. All right, so what's happening?
She's just here because I came in last week to ask Norma to bring her over. We were very close to a plea on this homicide case.
Mhm.
And I wanted to talk to her in the presence of the DA. So I just had her brought over.
Okay.
We are at a point now where there's going to be an offer taken upstairs.
Okay.
We should know by early next week. I think trial's coming up in a few weeks, but I
Yeah,
want
it's
to.
coming in February 10th.
Yes.
So do you want me to put it on the docket to have it brought back next week?
Sure, Judge. Okay, yeah, yes, that would be great. Yeah.
You want to bring it back for the, Norma, are we able to bring this back for January 29th?
Can I just check real quick, just make sure. It's perfect, Judge.
All right, so we'll be back on the January 29th. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just have a secret, let's switch back.
All right, who else is ready?
Yes, Judge, I have Christopher.
Christopher to next week.
Page 2, no, Ms. Kay?
We have the information files. just wanna make sure we order.
Page two down.
Sanchez,
For Sanchez?
The 29. Got a sheet pre-file and.
are the parties ready on Sanchez? Oh, it's Arlene Gay. Yeah.
Conferring about the visits on the other case.
Okay. So we've passed the plea deadline date, I believe, on these cases.
Yeah, we were here last time, because a case had gotten indicted. From 10/17/2025, and we were, court was giving us additional time to look into that case.
So have you all reached an agreement or no?
We have not reached an agreement.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, how long do y'all expect this trial to last for these cases? Norma, I need a jury trial date, 2 to 3 days.
Only thing that we'd ask is that the state designate which case it wants to try.
All right, state, if you'll let them know off docket.
Give me 1 second.
All right, March 17th would be your jury trial date. Counsel, they've changed how they do the clothing exchange, so you need to call to be updated. For now, it needs to be done within 72 hours of trial. If you try to do it before that time or after that time, they won't have him clothed. So
Let's just make it harder.
yeah, so I have no control over that. All right, is there anything else? And have I received all of the acknowledgements of discovery in these cases? All right, thank you. All right, thank you. You have any questions, sir?
No, not.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, back in case.
All right, who's next?
Eric Delamontes, page 8, down.
Eric Telemontes? Hey, morning, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I cannot complain.
No, you're just complaining. Somebody always has a worse problem.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So,
Belamonte?
yeah, he's
In just 1 second, I'm trying to get Odyssey to pull things up. Hello. All right, so where are we on discovery on this case?
we don't have all the discovery, I don't believe, Your Honor. I talked to the state and considering the report that was written on this case, there's some injuries, allegedly some injuries to an elderly person. And there's no medical records in there. I have not received any of the other stuff. There was also, according to my client, a investigation conducted by the Department of Human Services, which is in favor of my client, so I need to subpoena those to provide them to the prosecutor. So it's a lot of discovery that still needs to, and in my hands and in the state's hands.
All right. Norma? I need a 45-day reset for discovery and state at that time you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You will see you back on March 9th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Who's next?
Foya. And he's on page 7. One out. We want to see first.
Tafoya? Counsel, are there any applications?
Not on this one, Your Honor.
All right, probation, there are no applications. Court is calling 2025 CR 014170 State versus David Tafoya Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Prater for the state.
Patrick Long for the defense.
And are you Mr. Tafoya?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor, and yes.
We'll find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Tafoya, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge will be waiving the punishment enhancement, but otherwise proceeding as charged.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
All right, you're charged with fraudulent use or possession of identifying information less than 5 items as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for your attorney or for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Tafoya, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied re-entry and naturalization. Did you understand?
Yes.
The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 9 months in the state jail facility. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No, that's-
State any evidence to support the plea.
Judge, we offer say exhibit number 1 and all of its evidence.
No objections, Your Honor.
You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just that we hope that you follow the plea agreement, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sentence you to 9 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Based upon the court's reviewing of the police report, the court will also order no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a seat, sir.
Oh, there's that. Anyone else ready?
Matthew Luna?
That's mine, Judge.
What page is he on?
He's on page 5.
All right, Matthew Luna.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's almost lunchtime, so you know I'm happy.
Hey. Okay. Hello. So here's the thing, court starts at 9. You need to make sure that you're here at 9. You understand?
Yes, I'm understand.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, I'm currently going through the discovery I've received. This case was transferred over from the 379th, our first second here today.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, Judge, I haven't been through the discovery completely.
Okay.
I'm assuming I have everything I need,
Okay.
but you know how that goes. We don't know until we completely go through it. But I do have videos, reports, and so forth. You go on for the.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
recall this in 45 days for discovery, and state and offer will need to be tendered at that time.
Yeah, the state has generously made me an offer. at the-
Oh, okay, so,
They get caught up.
oh, well, correction. Set it, how old are you?
21 now.
All right, set it for a plea deadline date in 45 days.
Judge.
March 9th.
March 9th is perfect.
All right. So any other questions?
No questions at this point.
All right, thank you. Just have a seat and your attorney will bring the reset form to you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, thank you. You too. Okay. All right, who's here on Christopher King? All right, we're back on the record. I'm sorry, not back on the record, but the court is calling 2025 CR 013997 State versus Christopher King. And if I could have parties announce.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
Are you Mr. King?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, in this case, you filed a motion for new trial. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
State any objections to defense's motion for new trial? All right, defense's motion for new trial will be granted. And my understanding is that you all have reached an agreement. Is that correct?
No, Judge,
Well-
there is just a recommendation from the state and we are basically pleading open to the court.
So,
We do have applications in.
all right, thank you. So, Mr. King, in this case, you filed an application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you understand that application and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And states you, I'm sorry, defense, you did receive all discovery?
I did, Judge, and I signed the discovery acknowledgement.
And Mr. King, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
All right. And do you understand the previous warnings and admonitions that I've given you when you first entered your plea on this cause?
Yes.
Okay. And states you're waiving the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
I'm sorry, defense.
Yes, Judge.
And state you're proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
And Mr. King, you've read the court admonishments, reviewed those documents with your attorney and signed it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
The only difference in your plea bargain agreement today is that if the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, you will be subject to the full range of punishment, which is up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes.
And according to the plea bargain agreement, there is no,
It's just the state's recommendation.
yes, I'm about to say that.
Okay, I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
Judge. I just
Because
trying to keep
it
the
says-
record clean.
No,
I'm
because it says plea bargain page on it.
Yeah.
So the plea bargain page, you've reviewed that, have you not?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you understand that there is no agreement with the state. You're pleading open to the court in the sense that the state is opposed to any applications you have. You understand that? So on here, they're saying your punishment be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison, a $2,000 fine, and the state is opposed to your applications. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And again, they're taking in consideration 2025 CR 014782. Do you understand? So what that means is I can either grant your application for deferred adjudication, or I can give you a conviction. And that if I were to convict you, then I could sentence you up to 10 years at the prison. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand if I were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, I could sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. Do you understand? All right. And defense, my understanding is there's still no motions that have been heard for purposes of appeal?
That's correct.
All right. And your previous plea in this cause was no contest. Do you still plead no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then state, are you continuing to offer your previous stipulations?
No
Any
objections.
All right. And you've had a chance to review those stipulations and sign them in all the appropriate places? All right. And then the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Any objections to the court proceeding with sentencing?
No objections.
All right. Probation, are you ready? And state, you may excuse, and thank you, state. All right, Mr. King, I'm going to grant your application for community supervision. I'm not going to grant your application for deferred adjudication. So this is what the court will do. Court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Do you have any children or a place to stay?
Children or adults, and yes, I do have a place to stay.
All right, there's to be no residing in households with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. The following will be completed in custody: a referral to felony drug court, if not accepted, then a TAP evaluation in custody, follow TAP recommendations.
Actually, I have been looking into Hayden Pro, but also Lifetime. I was thinking of going to one of them programs.
All right, so here's the thing. I always tell people this: you can't write your own program.
I don't.
Yeah, because otherwise we wouldn't be here, right? There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. There's to be minus 1 hour for every sober support meeting. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
I believe that would do it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, did you review the document? All right, you all need to redo the document. This, the trial court.
Because it, okay, I thought because it has no, we had no plea bargain.
No, the plea bargain, according to this, is a cap of 10 opposed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me just
Thank you.
apologize.
No problem. Did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes,
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. This is your chance to get your life together. If you don't get your life together, only 1 or 2 things going to happen. Either you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life, or either the last time you use may be the last time you use. This is your chance. And this is your opportunity, okay?
I thank you for the chance. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. If there's ever an issue, let probation know about it. Whatever you do, do not disappear, okay? All right. Just 1 second. Probation is going to go over conditions with you. And then once that's done, you will be excused. All right. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. Enjoy it. You good.
All right, you too. Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're good.
Thank
Thank you. That would be fantastic.
You're welcome.
All right. Anything else ready?
Oh, it's not too. Whatever remains.
All right.
We have Ryan David Johnson.
Is there an application on Mr. Johnston?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 014202 State versus Ryan Johnston. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Johnston.
And are you Mr. Johnston? Are you Mr. Johnston? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
That is correct, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Johnston, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive, I'm sorry, state moves to proceed on the lesser included offense of possession of controlled substance, G1 less than 1 gram.
No
Any objection?
No objection from the defense, Judge.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied re-entry, and naturalization. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 139 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, no applications, and the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers to exhibit 1 and all its attachments.
No objection.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking the court to follow the plea bargain agreement. My client has been sober these last nearly 140 days in custody. He explains that he likes himself better sober. I do agree with that conclusion, Judge, and he's looking forward to staying away from the substances and bettering his life, making better choices.
All right. Court will follow your agreement. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 139 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, and time and money will run concurrently. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. If you continue on this path, only 1 or 2 things going to end up happening. Either you're going to end up in somebody's jail or somebody's prison, or either the last time you use may be the last time you use. You understand? When you're released from custody, if you can't find a place that can help you with your addictions, you come back here. I'm still here. I'll call somebody and see if we can get some help for you, okay?
No.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you. All right, everyone, the court is going on recess. I have to do this tour.